The Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development on the 2nd of July 2020 held 3 humanitarian events in Kogi State in collaboration with the Federal Ministry of Agriculture. The first point of call was to the government house, where the 2 ministers stated the purpose of their working visit to the state governor.
Your Excellency, my ministry is coming here purposely to launch and flag off the distribution of seeds, which involve sesame seed, potato seeds, soybean seeds, cashew nut seeds, and so on and so forth, accompanied also by some fertilizer distribution, which will come naturally from us and also from the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs.
Your Excellency, it is important to put on record that the Emergency Agricultural Intervention Program for farmers comprises of seeds, seedlings, agrochemicals, knapsacks, sprayers, and fertilizers. The intervention was approved in 2018 as a result of the 2018 flood, and the implementation commenced with verification of the affected farmers, which was closely followed by the distribution of farm inputs and seeds, while the conditional cash transfer is a social intervention program targeting the poorest of the poor households in our society. Your Excellency, as you may recall, that President Muhammadu had earlier directed the ministry to pay the beneficiaries of the conditional cash transfer 2 months in advance at the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic lockdown. This has already been done in April for the months of January, February, March, and April. Today we are continuing with the payments for the months of May and June, as we shall observe at the Falale Payment Center, which is expected to benefit 62,129.
On behalf of myself, the government, and the good people of Kogi State, profound appreciation to Mr. President Muhammadu, the father of the nation, very compassionate, for this wonderful efforts that is putting forward in ensuring that the citizens generally is self-sufficient in terms of food production.
The Honorable Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, Alhaji Sadiya Umar Farouq, is also in Kogi State for a spot check of 2-month cycle of conditional cash transfer approved by Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari under the Emergency Agricultural Intervention Program for farmers affected by conflict and floods in 2018. The Honorable Minister Sadiya Farouq symbolically handed cash to a beneficiary to commence the cash transfer, which was supported by the Honorable Minister of Agriculture, Alhaji Muhammed Sabo Nanono, along with the Kogi State Governor, represented by his deputy.
Your 5,000 for 2 months, that is 10,000 from the government of His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari, Sabo.
Next on the walk-in visit was a handing over to the Kogi State government over 19,500 bags of fertilizer for onward distribution to farmers in the state in fulfillment to President Buhari's commitment to improving the nation's food security.
We want to deeply appreciate His Excellency, our President Muhammadu Buhari, for this great gesture through the relevant ministries and departments and agencies of the executive arm of government at the federal level. Kogi is pleased, Kogi is grateful, and we will utilize it for optimal needs for our farmers. Thank you. God bless you.
Next up was a flag-off of fertilizer distribution to farmers and flood mitigation advocacy in Kogi State. This distribution exercise is in collaboration with the Ministry of Agriculture and comprises of fertilizers, seeds and seedlings, agrochemicals and knapsack sprayers. After the flag-off, the dignitary took turns to symbolically hand over the implements to beneficiaries. The Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development is indeed delivering on its mandate.